Welcome back out to another one of our standout student interviews. Kylie Jennings from Buena Vista High School joining us. And Kylie, senior year is kind of getting towards the end of it. How's it been going though?
It's been a good year. We've worked really hard.
Talk a little bit about the classes that you're in right now, Kylie, because obviously school has that main piece. Are there any classes that are really jumping out to you that you've enjoyed this year?
Yeah, I really like all the college classes I'm enrolled in. One that really stands out to me is college chemistry. We've just done a ton of hands-on different things, and I really enjoy that class.
When you talk about the college classes, what drove you to try and pursue a bit more of a challenging year this year? Because I know senior year can be kind of in a lot of different ways, either easier than other years or harder. What made you want to push yourself?
Just going into college next year, it kind of gives me a leg up for my freshman year going into college, just so I know what to kind of expect.
Is there a difference in the classes that you're taking as college classes versus the high school classes you've taken or are taking?
Yeah, a lot of our college classes, it's more like personal based, so you have to do a lot of your own. Like, you don't necessarily have the backup that you do through the high school, so it's really prepared me to be out on my own. And
you said one of the other classes that you've really enjoyed is the woodworking classes, and whether that's been on your own kind of outside of school or with some of the shop classes here at the school, you've gotten to create some pretty cool stuff. You said you did a full bedroom set. What was that like?
Yeah, that was my junior year. I built the bedroom set. It was a lot of work. I spent a lot of my time in the wood shops. This year, I'm building a big kitchen dining room table, so that'll be exciting. We're just starting that.
What's the best part about working with your hands when you get to create something?
I really think that working with your hands, I get to learn more, and I can do it for myself, and I see how it's done, and it just makes more sense than just looking at it or reading it.
I was talking with some other kids that are in shop too, and one of the things that's always cool is you get to see stuff that you build. It's not just, okay, I put in this work into this paper and turned it in. You get to see somebody actually enjoy your work.
Yeah, so it's not just like a grade on a paper, it's what you did, and it's like you get to use it rather than just a test grade that you don't ever really look back at again.
Talk a little bit about teachers, because when you talk about getting into shop or even getting into the college classes, teachers make such a big difference when you're trying to do something that you enjoy or pushing yourself to do. What do you look for in a teacher? What makes a good environment for you?
I think a lot of the teachers that really stand out to me here would be some of the ones that really support you, and they take time and they understand the student's life. They make sure that it's not just about their class. They know different things are going on in your life.
Any teachers here that have really stood out to you that have helped you out a lot?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. I would say Mr. Perrin, Mr. Burt, and Miss Nagley. Those three I've really been involved with a lot through my high school career, and they've just made a big impact on it.
You also are involved outside of the school. You talk about that involvement. You're involved, I shouldn't say outside of the school, but in school events, and you're involved in the fifth quarter, which is something which you're in this year and is really just getting going this year. Explain what that is, though, for people that might not have heard about it.
So it's a substance-free area. It's after sporting events, and it's welcome for all of the high school kids, and we just put on a bunch of games. There's snacks. It's just an area for kids to go after games, so that's been fun this year.
When you look at giving that option, how nice is it to be able to give back, especially as an upperclassman, and be able to start working on new programs that are continuing to just advance the school?
It's been really good. My underclassmen years, there wasn't a lot to do, so finding ways to really involve the students in more ways has been a really nice experience to watch grow and hopefully get bigger.
You're also getting set to go off to college. You said CSU is where you're going to be heading to. Are you excited for the jump to college or a little bit nervous?
Mostly excited, but there is a little bit of nervousness. Fort Collins is a lot bigger than BV, so it'll be interesting.
What was the college selection process like for you? Because I know that's always, again, another one of those where there's so many different ways that it can go.
It wasn't super easy. I picked the college based off of what I wanted to do and just what supports me best, where I liked the area.
Talk a little bit now as we'll wrap this interview up. A couple more things coming back here to Buena Vista. What do you like most about growing up in this area? It's a beautiful place, but everybody has their own tie to it. What's yours?
I would say probably just the community. I'm a part of the fifth quarter. I think they give back a lot to the high school students, and I think that's super cool that we're able to be so tightly connected throughout. And a lot of the mountains, the area around, it's really giving as well.
You, again, obviously like to help out others, but what advice would you pass on to somebody that's coming into school, a transfer, even if you could go back and talk to yourself?
The biggest piece of advice I would want to hear would be just to try and do it all. It seems stressful, but in the end, it's worth it. You got to absorb it all.
Well, seems like it's been worth it for you. Good luck as you get ready for college, and good luck as you continue on that dining or that dining and kitchen table and the rest of your high school endeavors. And thanks so much for the time, Kylie.
Thank you.